So I'm a little concerned the chickens might be getting a little too much overweight. I was checking some other videos of other people's chickens, and ours are about a week ahead of where other people were at. So I think starting tonight, I'm gonna start restricting their feed. So before I go to bed at night, I'll take their feed away and then put it back in the morning, maybe like an 8 to 12 hour fast. Hopefully they'll not get any leg problems or get too big. They're looking pretty good though. 4 pounds, 9 ounces, so 4.5 pounds on this one. This one feels big. Got shit on me.
Yuck.
Four and a half. About 2 days ago, we started cutting their feed because I thought they were getting a little too fat. So I started taking away their feed right before bedtime, about 10 o'clock at night, and I'm putting it back out there about 6 to 8 in the morning. So they're on that 8 to 12 hour fast now, just to slow down their growth a little bit. They're at about 4 to 4.5 pounds, so they gained about a half pound to a full pound from last week. I was a little concerned about the chickens because they still don't have all their feathers in and they're growing a lot of weight. But I did some research and it seems like the Cornish crossers just tend to be this way, and that 4 to 5 week mark, they just look very ugly and mangy and their feathers haven't fully came in. I think by the next 3 weeks that their fully feathers will come in. So since we have our Cornish crossers in a coop and not in chicken tractors, I picked up some mealworms. This can kind of emulate foraging and hopefully give them a little more protein and just make up for the fact that they're not getting fresh pasture every day. I also am going to get some broccoli leaves and some fresh greens and put it in the coop just to kind of emulate that foraging diet and to keep them as natural as possible. So we're at approximately 3 weeks out from our processing day. We're starting to get things ready for the processing day. We're ordering some things online. So we're getting Texas poultry bags and labels so we can bag the chickens whole and shrink wrap them. We're going to part some out as well, and we'll vacuum seal that, and I'll show you guys a video of the processing day. Originally I was going to build a hugging cone or a processing cone to put the chicken in to restrain it when you dispatch it, but I think we're going to order a galvanized steel one online. So I'll show you that when it comes in, all the equipment we're going to be using for processing day. So this is my first time raising Cornish crossers, and I've noticed some major differences between the egg layers and the Cornish crossers. These Cornish crossers grow at an insane rate. Their feathers can't keep up with their body weight. They're totally different. Like you think chickens are stupid, the Cornish crossers are on a different intellectual level. They don't really have emotions or characteristics that the egg layers have. On the first day that I moved the Cornish crossers into the coop, our Rhode Island Red was angry, it was squawking, it was really upset that the other Cornish crossers were moved into their coop. The Cornish crossers, on the other hand, had no concern about the other chickens. They weren't angry, they pretty much pretended like they didn't exist. The daily habits of the Cornish crossers, they pretty much just lay around. Originally I was going to put them out into a fenced area so they could forage, but I don't think these birds would forage if I put them out there. They kind of just lay around and eat and drink water. They're not really big foragers. Maybe if you had chicken tractors, that'd be the ideal scenario, but if you don't have chicken tractors, there's really no need to put them out in a fenced area. Compared to our egg layers, we let them out and they'll forage all day long. They'll roam across our property and they'll be out all day till dark, versus the Cornish crossers, they just like to sit and eat. They don't really like to get out and roam and forage for food. This could just be my experience, and since I don't have a chicken tractor, but let me know if you guys have had different experiences raising Cornish crossers. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel.